Yo, what's up, guys? It's Mark Parson, Cornerback Pro, Houston Texans, New Orleans Saints. All right, so we got some D1A footage um of West Lions. All right, so I'm not really familiar with him. You can Google him. I Googled him. Pretty tall guy, pretty big tall guy. But yeah, check out these one-on-ones. This is D1A, Division 1A football, West Virginia. Some one-on-one cut-ups. The quality of the actual film isn't great. Like, it's not that clear, but you can see everything you need to see. Okay? Make sure you email me at cornerbackpro@gmail.com. It is time to get the full program. I'm adding to it as we speak. I'm adding to it. It's time for you to take action and get better, man. That's the whole key. That's what I want to hear. I want at least 500 guys next year to say, Coach Parson changed my life with the information. Thank you for the footage, the film, the info, yada, yada, yada. All right, I need that, man. Helps me go to sleep at night. All right. So we're going to start off right here. We're impressed, man. One thing I would say, again, play around with your alignment. Know what you're going to do at the very beginning, of course. Have a plan, but just don't get in there, man. I'm telling you, just don't get in there and you'll be waiting for like 4 seconds before they snap the ball in the same position, man. I wouldn't get in there. That's like showing your hand when you're playing cards. You're showing your hand too fast. All right? Let me make sure. Look at this. Look how long he's in there. Look at this. Can't do that, man. All right. And for him to be that tall, if Google is correct, he's a tall joker running. He's running all right. All right. So I wonder if they're gonna show that film from the other angle. All right, they are. Number one, I feel like his feet are too close together. It's hard to shuffle. It's hard to move when your feet that close together. Think of it like a good sport to play pickup wise. Now be careful with doing this is basketball. My niece plays for University of Richmond, and I was looking at her feet, and I was like, man, she could get better in her shuffle. She could get better at defense. I need to help her out. Because that's what it's about, staying in front of a person, right? But you have to stay low, and your feet are gonna have to be wider than that. So like if you're the point guard and you're guarding somebody, you slap to the ground, he's like, let's go. And you're getting low. Get low and you're gonna have to spread your feet out. Let's see what happens. I already know it's probably gonna happen. He's probably gonna jump split. Jump split. You see that, guys? So you saw that, right? His feet. So what's the point of your feet being that close together if you're just gonna jump split? Get your feet out. Have a plan to do with your feet. Make sure your eyes on his waist and have a plan to do with your feet. You know there are multiple things you can do. And at the end of the day, you just want to get your feet moving. It's a certain it's something that, how can I explain it? It's something that it just comes natural. You got to do something with your feet. So if you need to do a kick step, if that's the first thing that I learned is the kick step from David Brown. And you see Richard Sherman does the kick step. Something to do with your feet rather than just doing the jump split. Okay. Now when I got a little older and I started learning and developing certain strategies and techniques, I started doing some things different like buzzing my feet or taking a step back. All right, this view is hard to see, but we're over here. Let's watch it. Anyways, so actually decent feet. Yeah, it was decent. Let's watch it right here. Let me watch. Just got to fight to stay in front of him. He had the head whip. More so than anything, he probably hopped. So he hopped a little bit. And one of the drills that I learned with, and I actually have a video on it, David Gibbs taught us a drill where you kind of have to keep your feet in the ground. So it's like a shuffle, but it's keeping your feet in the ground. It's where I was with the pads, and I was doing a shuffle, and I was popping it. I was popping it, boom, 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 and then I would get out like a cover two angle, angle exit angle. But it's a certain way to shuffle. I guess I'm just gonna have to make another video, so we'll get into that. But don't hop. You cannot hop. That's what when you get got right there. So we're at the top. Now this happens sometimes. Now I will say this: look, if the ball's right here, I will get on line. Remember, they don't they don't like it when you're in the face. Now, if he's off the ball or you want to practice guarding a guy off the ball, this is smart. Because sometimes they're going to be off the ball, so you got to practice it. So it just depends what you're going for. You know what you're working on, because that's what one-on-ones are for. Working on your craft. But normally I wouldn't be that far off if I don't have to. Oh man, you gotta fight. Look, this guy. If I could help this guy out, man. You're too tight in here. You're too tight. So let's see what happens. I'm talking about his feet. I'm talking about his feet now. First of all, get in this dude's chest. He likes space. He wants you to be off of him. But let's watch his feet. All right. So you see how he opened up. So remember, in press, our goal and job is to stay square as long as possible to make sure we're using the right technique, eyes, feet, hands, and staying in there without opening the gate, because this is what happens. This is what happens when you open the gate. Okay? Against a shifty receiver, which I'm not saying he is, but I'm saying when you open the gate, he's like, gotcha. Like right here. Let's watch this again. Opening the gate. Now tell me why. Why does he need to open up his hips right here? Well, he feels like the guy's going to outrun him. So then maybe there's a little fear in his mindset. Well, erase all of that. If you get beat, you get beat. That's why you need to be doing 10,000 reps so you can get confident in your ability. If you haven't done 10,000 reps, you are not serious. Bottom line. So get serious so you can get the experience. It's like trying to get a job, man. If you no experience, then it's gonna be hard to get the job. All right. So look at this. He's opened up instead of staying square, and it's not like the guy even really pressing him. Like he's really not like. He doesn't even look like he's trying to get upfield or beat him outside. So why open up? Okay. And then whoop. Now finish. 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 That's a touchdown. I'd rather you make the tackle, tag off, tackle, and save us for the next day. Fight to live another day, man. Don't just give up. Oh, okay. Bail on him. Now. Oh no. No, no, no. Okay. What did the DB do wrong, guys? My guys who've been following me for a while. What did he do wrong? Now notice. He kind of tricked him a little bit, right? And we talk about deception. Now I would wait right to the snap before I do it. Now sometimes you can, let's say you leave a little early, then you can do the shuffle technique. Which the shuffle technique, you're still reading that quarterback's drop. Now, coach, how do you read the quarterback's drop in shotgun though? All right, listen up. In shotgun, a 3-step is catch and throw. Okay, so what the quarterback does is a 3-step is they snap him the ball from a shotgun position, and then it's catch and throw. What is a 5-step for a shotgun quarterback, coach? Well, here it is. He snaps on the ball, and then he takes 3 steps, and then he throws it. Okay? So a 3-step, remember this, right? Take note. A 3-step in a shotgun for a quarterback is catch and throw. The 5-step is he's going to catch it, then he takes his steps. Remember that, so that's good to know. But so if you're impressed and then you come off early, you can do the shuffle technique. Okay? Now, if you're gonna bail, I would wait to the last second. Now he does kind of trick him a little bit, so he was like, oh, okay. But that alone, you saw how that kind of made him like, okay, what do I need to do? But the thing is, if you're gonna bail, you gotta stay on top. You gotta stay on top. You don't get beat deep in a bail. That's one thing they may catch a slant, you gotta rally to it and tag it off. You understand what I'm saying? You don't get beat deep in a bail. Ever. It can't happen. No, now get out of there. If you're not gonna do the shuffle technique and head whip, there's no, yeah, man. So that's a no-no, guys. Let's watch it again from this angle. I like the angles on the 101s. Now go. See, he went off sides too. But head whip and then run, bruh. My man don't even look like he's running. All right, so now y'all know. Now look at this split. So what would you do in this split? If you saw the receiver right here. If I'm pressing, I would outside shade him, right? I would outside shade him. Let's see what the corner does. Now what? So look, even if you playing off, outside shade this guy, man. Why? Look how. So we talk about alignment. So, coach, how do you know when a player is going to do this? Well, technically, we don't know what he's going to do. He can do anything, right? Especially in the NFL, I've seen guys this tight just shoot. You know what I'm saying? Just run an out route or slam, whatever. So we're not trying to predict necessarily, but we're trying to make a process of elimination and protect ourselves. So if we pick a leverage, we need to take that away. All right. So outside shade, even if you want to bail, which I don't understand why he did it, maybe just try and working on some things. You need to stay kind of outside shade still. But you see what I'm saying? He's that tight. He got all of his space. Most likely, he's going to do an outside breaking route. And if he doesn't, you still got him. So we got to be smart football players. Now, get out of there and make the tag off. Man, they're really tight. Their legs, their feet. Now, obviously, this is a receiver's highlight film, so don't think that these guys are terrible because this is one-on-ones, okay? One-on-ones, and somebody uses a highlight film in one-on-ones, you're gonna look trash. You're gonna look trash because you get losing every play. But this is how you get better. We look at our worst clips, the ones we get beat, and then we can be like, okay, this is how I get better. This is what I need to do. So take note of that too. Don't judge these guys. Let's just get better. Man, that route sucked. But so we outside shade, move it over a little bit. I still like this guy to stay square a little bit longer, but yeah, I don't really like that play. I'm gonna speed it up. Let's watch this. Let's watch that again. Interesting. I still feel like I feel like his feet aren't underneath of him, so it's difficult to recover if he does come back or when he does come back. You see what I'm saying? It's almost like he's lunging. It's almost like he's out of control. That's why I like the shuffle. We got to practice that shuffle where our feet are still underneath of us, right? Because look, it technically wasn't a shuffle. That's what it was. It technically wasn't a shuffle. He's like he lunged his way and he was gonna and start running, and that's why the receiver was able to get him. So receivers, you get a guy at the line. If you can get him, if you can get a guy to cross over his feet, all right. So when you want to run a slant, just don't necessarily just make a move and then go. Man, get that dude to open up his feet and then come back just like this guy did. Get him every time. So we're gonna watch that again. This is a good clip right here, guys, to get better on. Watch his feet. Crossover. So he didn't shuffle. He didn't shuffle. He lunged and crossed over. You're going to get beat, guys. We got to get used to shuffling. We got to get used to shuffling and at least getting one or two. Even if he speed releases, you can get one. You can get one in. Because just in case he comes back with it. That's how you recover. The ability to recover is a cornerback's best friend. And there's certain techniques that help us have the ability to do that. With the on the right. Okay, that's a lot better. Good job. Stay with him. Fight for the upfield shoulder. That was a good throw. So you guys saw that one, right? I want to get that view again. That was actually a good job by the corner from my view right here. He stayed square. Nice. Now you got to fight for the upfield shoulder. So he did get you. He got a little step on you, and that happens. So what you do is, instead of trying to undercut this, you need your angle should be like this. So he can possibly steal you one, or at least play through his hands. So look at the angle. You see the angle? What if he would have been running towards this? Maybe you still get beat, but he got a better chance. But at the line, he did a good job. Let's watch it. Receiver didn't give him much. Come on, run. Run. So you got to make sure you're running, too. It's like kind of lollygagging a little bit. Man, you got to sprint. All right? Maybe he's tired because it's practice. I don't know. That's why y'all need to get in shape. So make sure you guys hit me up. This is Division 1A ball. So if this is your goal as a high school guy, you need to be watching it. So hit me up, cornerbackpro@gmail.com. You must get the program. It's too much information in there with the grading scale. I had a guy last night. He said, I didn't even do half of this stuff. I know. So now you know what you need to be working on, right? So make sure you get it. Hit me up. Peace.